This is Opulent Philanthropy Inc. and we're live. We're today fundraising for Nahel in Paris. He died. He was pulled over in a traffic stop and he was shot and killed. And it is a tragedy, and we're very sorry to hear that. And we know his family is going through a lot, and we just want to, pray for the family and pray for change. They have a lot of protests going on over in Paris due to this. We're kind of giving an update. We did a video earlier, but we stopped it a little early, so that's why we're coming back with an update. But the protest flare near Paris after 17-year-old was shot dead during a police traffic stop. And even the president has said this is unjustified. So you got the president saying that there was no cause for the police to kill the teenager. France was bracing for further unrest on Wednesday evening following the death of a 17-year-old boy who was allegedly shot by police during a traffic stop. The incident triggered violent protests in several suburbs of Paris overnight on Tuesday, during which 24 police officers were injured and 40 cars were set afire. That's what the French authorities are saying. So we don't condone any type of vandalism or violence against the police. You have some bad officers out there, and you have a lot of good ones too. So we don't suggest that you get yourself in trouble trying to take down the police, because I think that's a fight you're not going to win. I'm pretty sure you're not going to win that fight, but there's other ways. You let the justice system work, and you protest, let your voice be heard, but you don't want to damage people's property or harm anyone. That's not the way to protest, to support Nahel. We don't want to violence, more violence. We want peace and love. We got to be the bigger people on the planet. We don't want war. We want peace. We want to live free. We want to live without harassment. We don't want to be harassed. We don't want to be detained for no reason. We don't want to be shot. We don't want to be tasered. We don't want to be body slammed on no hot concrete. We don't want any of that. We want to be treated like human beings, which we are. And we just, if you got a reason to pull somebody over, that's fine. But other than writing a ticket and going on about your day, with all the unnecessary whipping out pistols, shooting innocent people, that's not the way we want to live. We want everything to change. We want the country to change. We want the world to change. And that's why we're here. We're fundraising. We're letting our voice be heard. That we want a better world, a peaceful world. Because as the world change, and the populations change, and you treat people like this, you're not setting a good example, because people gonna say, well, they treated us like this, and we don't want to reciprocate and do the same. We want a fair world for everybody to get a fair piece of the pie, a fair chance to live their life while they're on this planet Earth, and come together. You know, we have a lot of smart people. We got a lot of good people that can stand up and say the right thing. And guess what? The world can change. If you can change the people that the younger people and the people that the police look up to, the presidents, their captains, the mayor, they all stand up and with us and ask for change and ask the people to hire police that's not going to kill the children, that's not going to use force against minorities, people of color. So we do want change, and we know change is coming, but it's coming at a slow pace. And nobody should be treated like this. People have to mourn their children. You think the children are going to bury you, but here you are burying your child. That is a heartfelt feeling, one that I never want to feel. I have children and I don't want to bury them, and they're young, and I got to go to their funeral. That's got to be that's a feeling I don't want to feel, and I haven't felt. So I mean, the people that haven't went through this, you're blessed, and the people that have went through it, you know, we can only pray for you and hope that a better day is coming, so other families don't have to go through this. This is heartbreaking. This is, you know, this man had a full life ahead of him, and it just got wiped out, looked like for no reason, because the president is saying that it was unjustified. So if the president says unjustified, then it's probably unjustified. The incident triggered violent protests several suburbs of Paris overnight on Tuesday, during which 24 police officers were injured and 40 cars were set alight. An extra 2,000 police officers were mobilized Wednesday after anticipation of the violence stretching into a second evening. The officer who allegedly shot the teenager was put in custody on Tuesday after the boy, identified as Nahel, died after being pulled over at a traffic stop in the Parisian suburb town of Nanterre. The officer will remain in custody for another 24 hours to undergo questioning by prosecutors, Nanterre prosecutor's office told CNN. French President Emmanuel Macron described as unjustifiable the fatal shooting of the youth, who was in the car, a Mercedes AMG, with two others at the time of the incident. So he was riding with some friends, looked like, and got pulled over, and the police officer, I don't know what, if words was changed, I don't know what on God's green earth made this man kill this young teenager. I don't know what made him think that was okay, because it's not. I think unless we we'll have to give the police officers stiffer penalties, or I mean, I don't know what make any human being want to take a job like this to protect the people, but you turn around and want to harm the people. Like, it don't make sense, and it's just got to stop. Somewhere in their mind, they feel like it's okay to kill people of color. We don't see other officers, people of color, shooting, pulling people over, and shooting other races. We don't see this. So it's definitely a mental thing, or a privileged thing, or something, that they feel that it's okay to shoot people of color, mostly black. Like, Are they inferior of black people? I don't understand it. It's Judgment Day is coming for everybody, so I don't know. I guess this is the way they want to be judged. The world is changing. The world is turning more colorful. You can't stop that. So as this melting pot continues to melt, the world becomes more colorful. Everybody's gonna blend in. And maybe you can't be racist no more. I don't know. But the white race will be the minority, and hopefully we can show them how to treat people fairly, just, and just make it a better place, a more comfortable place, a more loving place, a more peaceful place, where everybody can live their lives. Everybody can make a decent living. Everybody can be happy and have some parties and have some fun without shooting and killing. When did that become fun? Maybe they need to just get rid of all the guns and all the weapons and all the nuclear and all the, where everybody can, it'll be peaceful then. There's too many weapons, too much guns. The police don't need guns. The people don't need guns. It's going to have to ban everything. Knives, guns, hammers. Everything they use to kill somebody, ban it. I don't know the answer, but I know war is not the answer, and that's just more pain and more hurt and more lives lost. You don't want to lose a family member, a loved one, a child, a grandmother, nothing, because this is what's happening around the world. People feel like if you're not the same color as me, I can kill you. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's a mental. That's retarded. That's all of that wrapped up. Something is wrong with you. If you really know, risk your life for what? You gonna get a some kind of point system or something? You think you're gonna get a raise? You think you're gonna leave your family and go to jail just because you hate the color of somebody's skin? That is nonsense. Hopefully somebody hear this message. Hopefully people that's high up than the police, the mayors, the chiefs, somebody will stand up to this nonsense. The president, the governor, whoever, somebody need to stand up on TV and denounce silly season of killing people of color. Somebody has got to start standing up. If we can get the billionaires that make all the money and the corporations and the people to stand up with the people of color. You standing up for all kind of stuff. Stand up for the people that's being killed. It's wrong. Stand up. Let your voice be heard. Let your voice be heard. Don't just say I'm a billionaire and I made it and you don't stand up. Stand up. We need everybody. We need, no matter the color of your skin. You want a better world, a better place? We all got to denounce war. We got to denounce killing. We got to promote peace, love, togetherness. Try to help each other on this planet. One earth. That's all we have. We can't kill each other till we all gone. That's crazy. We need to try to help each other and help solve problems and make life better, make your health better, make the world better. That's what we need to do. We got to make the world better. We got to focus on using our brains, not guns. Anybody dummy can get a gun and shoot somebody. Use our brains, use our heart. We're going to get a lot further. We're going to have a lot more fun. It's going to be a lot more pleasant. You'll be able to go out and hang out and have fun. You don't have to worry about getting shot. This is not, I don't know who want to live like this, So the people that's tearing up stuff in the streets and all that, that's wrong too. We're denouncing that. Don't tear up nobody's property. You can't pay for it. It ain't yours. So don't tear it up. But just protest. Let your voice be heard on social media, the news, or wherever you want to let it be heard, like I'm doing. And marching is fine. We want you to protest, but we want you to protest in peace. Protest in peace. Let them know we want to bring the officer to justice and get a full justice and get the same punishments as the people get when they do the same thing. These harsh punishments will make people think differently and think twice. Well, officer such and such got 99 years and he shot somebody. I don't want 99 years. I think I better not shoot nobody unless they trying to shoot me. You know, if I don't see them with a weapon, I'm not going to shoot them. If they ain't lunging at me with a knife, I'm not going to shoot them. Maybe you want to shoot them in the leg if you're far away enough. You don't have to shoot them in the head, in the back, in the heart. You know you can shoot somebody in the leg and you a police officer. They going to stop in their tracks. They going to know they went too far. That bullet going to tell them that. But you don't have to kill everybody that don't obey your command, that don't do what you say or jump when you say jump or ask you a question back like you can't, like you the king or something. Just because you wear a police suit and a badge and a thing, yeah, you have authority, but you're taking it too far. It's time for the police officers to talk to the police officers. Somebody got to start talking because it's got to change. It's got to change. We can't keep having these young men die for no reason. It just don't make sense. So we got to pull together. We got to make the world better. That's why we're here. You got people that's like-minded of all races that think it's gone too far. They may be scared to speak out, or they don't want to see like they're on one side of another. It's only one side. It's us. You're not joining a side. You're joining humanity. We're all human on earth. You're joining other humans to stay alive. That's it. It has nothing to do with race. We're just trying to stay alive. We just want to stay alive. That's it. Stay alive and live, peacefully. And the more peace you spread, the more peace you will receive. So that is what I'm thinking. No more killing, please. No more. So Macron said, nothing justifies the death of a young man. Nothing. There's no reason for this. It's unjustifiable. The fatal shooting of the youth who was in the Mercedes was not justified. He would like to express the emotion of the entire nation, it's the president, at the death of young Nahel, and give his family of our solidarity and the affection of the nation. So we are really praying for the family, and we really want to give them a hug, tell them we love them, and just all try to be strong and if we can speak with one voice, we won't have to keep coming back complaining, keep coming back marching, keep coming back. Some people tearing up stuff, keep coming. It's, keep the lawsuits and like something has got to change. It's people out here that's rich, billionaires. People look up to them, the sports figures, the heroes on TV, anybody that's got his people online got billions of followers and 300 million followers, but they won't speak out. If everybody starts speaking out and looking out, I believe we can get change a lot faster. More people got to speak up. Let your voice be heard. Get out here and protest online, protest from wherever you at on the streets, in a club, anywhere. I don't know where you're at. Protest, complain. And it's not just for the people of color, for all people. We got to get it. We got to sing the same song. No more war. No more killing the people of color. We want peace. We want love. We want to come together and live in peace. Because, time changes. Everything changes in time. You have to realize that. Everything changes. Nothing stays the same. I know a lot of people want to go back to 1902 and 1920. You can't go back to 1920. We don't have the technology for that. But you can live for the day. And what you need to do is recognize that things have changed today. It changed, and that's what nature does. It changes things. You've had your turn to be the majority. Now other people are becoming the majority, and they want to eat, they want to live, they want to have money, they want to work alongside you. There's no other race around that's interested in killing the white race. Nobody's browning, let's kill them. Nobody's saying that. We are people of love, a loving people, a caring people. We're good people. We just need you to be good on your side, and you will see. I know a lot of separation and segregation has caused a lot of fear, but you will see, like a lot of all the other races, the Chinese, the Japanese, the Asians, the Spanish, they live in the same neighborhood in peace, and we all can live in peace. We just have to accept change. You have to accept. You can't stop change. You can't go back to 1902. That's over with. You just have to say, hey, the world has changed, and we have to get with the program, because as everything changed, you have to realize after other people of color become majorities, they're going to be in these places as police officers. They're going to be in the place as president. They're going to be in the place as governors and chiefs, and they're going to be in the place, and you don't want them to have the same mindset, to carry on the same ideals from the 1800s. We want to move into the 21st century. I know some people want to stay in the 19th and 18th century. We want to move in a world where hands off. Let people live your life. Go find you something to do. Get you a woman that holds your attention. Go find a sport to play. Go do something you like doing, because killing young men is not a sport. It's not nothing that should make you happy. It's sadness, and it means something's wrong with you. But you need to focus on something else besides minorities and what they're doing. If they're not bothering you, focus on your life. Find you something you like doing that's peaceful, that's sane, that's loving. Go to church. Go to church. Go wherever you want to go that you like doing. Take that chip off your shoulder and stop hating minorities and start showing the other side. Use your heart. Don't use your brain. Use your heart. Your brain not working. Try to use your heart. It's not hard. You got to have some feeling in your heart. You have feeling when you go to court. When you get in trouble for this, you got feeling then. So you got some feeling. You just don't want to use it. You just want to be tough. But don't be tough. Show love. That's what you want to do. Try to change this world. Toughness is not going to change it. It's just not going to change it. So we're going to ask y'all to just come together. Let's get these people out here that want to ride around in Lamborghinis and showing their airplanes and their yachts and all of that. Come off your yacht. Come off your yacht and speak up. Just say, hey, we're not gonna ride the yacht today. The billionaire race, racing yachts and showing who got that. We're not gonna do that today. We're gonna all come together and make a speech on TV about how we want to stop the killing, how we want to stop killing minorities. The billionaire, where's the new king? Where is he at? He needs to step up. We need everybody to stand up. Stand up to this foolishness. You know, you want people to look up to you. You want the younger generation to look up to you. But you won't stand up when we need you. So we need the people, the movie stars, the sports stars. All these people have got to stand up. We've got to change this world. We can't keep it going like this, because when times change, like I say, you're going to have other races doing this. It's not going to stop. You're going to have other races. This is the time to stop it. You're going to have other races treating, like the white race going to be a minority. They're going to treat your children like that. You don't want that. You don't want to be treated the way we're being treated. We're trying to move away from that. We got sense enough to know this is not the way to treat people. We just need you to know that this is not the way to treat people, and that times are changing. Accept it and adapt, and let's all show each other the right way. You got poor people in all races. You got people struggling in all races. Give them a chance. Give them a hand up. Don't knock them down. Give them a hand up. It's hard out here. You got people trying to take care of the elderly, trying to take care of their mothers and grandmothers. Give them a hand up. We all trying to make it to the finish line. If you know where that is, we all trying to make it. So just give everybody a chance and stop trying to take the chance away from people you don't even know. You compete on some other goals, on being successful, on building something, on creating something, killing cancer, solving that, getting rid of some of these diseases, stop diseases before they come. You got billions, you got everything, making it more, getting rid of, trying to cure private poverty so the poor have something to do, build better schools and make it cheaper to get an education. It's a whole lot of good stuff that we smart enough to do that we could do. But no, we done got stuck on the dumb stuff. Somebody got to use your brain. Use your brain and let's do some good stuff. Let's do some good stuff. Not if you hadn't shot the boy in the back, it wouldn't have been burned up police cars. It wouldn't have been none of that. We don't condone it, but I'm saying actions cause a reaction, and it don't be the right reaction, but this is, somebody, I always say somebody started something. Well, how did it start? But they always ask me when I was young, how did it start? And you tell them how it started, and they'll say, well, you the problem. You started it, It wouldn't have happened if you hadn't started. But, we don't condone violence. We don't condone burning nobody's property or stealing any of that stuff. It's not the way. It muddles the message. We don't want to muddle the message. We want the message to be loud and clear. Stop focusing on killing minorities when you pull them over on a traffic stop. Stop it. Somebody need to join me in saying stop it. Some billionaire, we got Jay-Z, we got the King of England, we got, who else we got? We got Oprah Winfrey. Oprah Winfrey, you a television a monopolizer. We need you. We need all of the people. All of the people that's big out here, that's living in 10, 20, 30 Bill Gates. We need you. Warren Buffett, we need you. It's a lot of billionaires. I should have put I need to have the Fortune 500 right here where I can list them off. The Walmart. Where the Walmart? You got a Walmart on every corner. Where is the Walmart people? Where are you? Every family member is a billionaire. Where are the Walmarts? Where are the Chase family with the Chase banks? Where are these people? You so busy counting money you can't see the tragedy going down on the streets every day. You scared that you're gonna show your face, they're gonna come after you? No, nobody's trying to come after you. We want a just world. We want a peaceful world. We don't want this continue under no race, no matter who get the power. We know the money is the power. So if the money is the power, we need all the billionaires that got all the money to use their power to stop killing the children of minorities, mostly black. When you pull them over, they will listen to you. They always do. We need a billionaire leader to bring all his billionaire buddies when they go have their yacht parties and they mansion parties. We need to have a mic up in them yachts and mansions where they can speak out. You got satellites, you got all that on the yacht. Turn on YouTube, turn on the TikTok, turn on something. Speak out against this injustice that we have, and help. You got the money to make this world a better place. You got people living under bridges, people living on the streets. If you take all the money, then you got the chat stuff coming up and the robots and the people don't have jobs. What do you think gonna happen? It's gonna be it's not gonna look good. So you have to create something that is gonna be sustainable. We don't want it to. I don't want to be in the middle of a protest of people hungry and starving. I don't want to be in the middle of that, because in the middle of that it's gonna be a madhouse. So if you don't want all this on the streets, you want your wives to be able to go to the mall and walk around and different stuff, we need to change directions of the mindsets of this country, of this earth, of this world, with the judges, with the politicians, with everybody come together and say it's time to make a change. It's time to take your foot off of the minorities' necks, the people of color. Let them live their life. Why you don't want them to let them live their life? Why you want to take their life? Why you want to just make it so hard on them? You got all the money. You got everything you need. You flying to outer space, traveling to the bottom of the ocean. You're doing everything possible that other people can't do. You got year-long vacations to travel the world. You don't have to work. You're living the life of luxury. Speak out. How hard is it to say, hey, we don't, no matter what affiliation you are, we don't want to, you shouldn't want to see people getting killed unjustly. It's just not, a way that we can keep this going. It's just not. It's not a way to keep taking people to the grave at an early age. We don't want to live like that. You shouldn't want to live like that. And if you know that you have the power, your voice is powerful. You don't have to be a good speaker. You don't have to be a good communicator to say, hey, we want it to stop, you can run a commercial. What is a commercial? You can run a Super Bowl commercial. You can run a soccer commercial. You can run whatever you want right along with your products. Run a commercial. The Louis Vuitton people, run a commercial. Prada, Gucci, run a commercial. All these rich people, run a commercial along with your products. Let the people know you stand with the people of color, and they deserve to live their life just like everybody else. And the people of color, of all colors, that's killing your own race, you need to stop too. Everybody needs to stop it. There's just too many guns, too much killing. It's not just the police. We got to, most races kill their own race because that's who they deal with. They need to stop it too. Got to take the guns out of these people's hands. Maybe you need to be 30 years old before you get a gun. And if the 30-year-old people start using guns, then you need to go up to 40 years old. So some kind of way, everybody don't need a gun. We're not going to say the mental people or nothing like that. It's just people, if you use a gun for unjustly, we're going to bump the age up. None of this age. We're just going to group them all together. We don't trust you no more. So we just got to come up with a new way. I'm not saying that's the way, but I'm saying we got to, some people think they got to have guns. They think it's going to be a civil war. And if they take their gun, they're going to take over. Well, hey, I don't know. It's already a civil war if you ask me. It's already a war. All these killings that I see, if that ain't a war, what is it? Like, it's already a war. So we need to stop the war. We need to stop the war. Spread some peace, spread some love. Let's do some work, make some money, have some fun. That's what we need to do. Have some fun. It's better than war. I promise you. So the France police shooting tourist hotspot in Marseille evacuated as police clash with protesters. Protesters clashed with police on Thursday evening, causing a tourist hotspot in the city to be evacuated. So, and they losing money. When you do that, you're losing money. All that because you want to shoot somebody. The city's main paper, La Provincia, reported that police fired tear gas, grenades, and that emergency service had asked people to leave the popular Lavaux port. So it comes as the country was rocked by a third day of violence after the boy named Nahel was killed during a traffic stop. So they're continuing on. A march in the area on Thursday afternoon descended into violence as police officers fired tear gas and protesters, who then smashed buildings and set some more cars on fire. So they're continuing on with this. They sound like that don't sound like a civil war. It sounds like a one man's actions caused all of this, because you got to go back to what happened to start all this. What happened? So it's one man. Maybe that one man should be charged with all the violence, all everything, because they got laws over here. If you cause another accident after you started that accident, then all the accidents are yours. So they got laws like that. So maybe they need to put all the accidents on the person who started, and that'll make a person think that people take your house, take your bank account, take everything, your retirement, start taking everything, and you get a different mindset, because people don't want to lose everything. They don't want to be in jail. They don't want to lose everything. They might be tough, when they free, but when they go to jail, they're not gonna be so tough. Not gonna have that gun, not gonna have a badge, you're not gonna have anything. 3 hots in a cot. A march in the area on Thursday afternoon descended into violence as police officers fired tear gas at protesters, who then smashed buildings and set fire to cars. In other developments, a police officer has been charged with voluntary homicide and remanded in custody after the 17-year-old was killed, so he's in custody now. The investigation magistrate has placed the man in provisional detention over Tuesday's incident, the regional prosecutor said in a statement. Meanwhile, authorities in the country said they are mobilizing a police force or something. Mobilizing, I don't know what that is. A police force of 40,000. I guess they mobilizing. I guess they say it differently over there. Force of 40,000 across the country to stem further rise. Police arrested 150 people overnight, with French President Emmanuel Macron condemning the violence as unjustifiable again. Well, if it's unjustifiable, somebody needs to line all the officers up. Maybe the president, the governor, they need to go have regular talks with these people about not killing people unjustifiably. You know, it's unjustifiably. Maybe you need to have a monthly unjustifiable talk or something. And these police officers that you see they violate people's rights and they right back on the force. Don't give them a second chance. I think when you give them a second chance, it gets worse. Don't give them a second chance. Let them get another job where they don't have a gun. Give them another job. Ban them. No more guns for you. Ban them. They came and, just ban them. Not even and do something with that weapon they ain't supposed to be. Don't let them have a weapon. They get caught with a weapon, lock them up. You got to get tough on these officers that pretend like they got some screws loose. You got to get tough, because you get tough, guess what? Them screws gonna tighten up. They don't want tough love, but they want to give out tough love. That they kill people and kill minorities, mostly people of color. So anyway, we're gonna probably update this again. We're gonna see how it go, and we'll give you a further update as this situation unfolds. You all have a good day.